Hello students, today we are going to see about investigation and in auditing how we can use the investigation. So the auditing will always have investigation when there is a lack or when there is a doubt of anything. So the investigation will be handed over, and if the auditor statements are verified as it is true and fair, then the investigation will be over. So here we are going to see some points in this PPT. So investigation is a virtual part of audit processes, but only applied when the event or transaction is beclouded. When the beclouded thing is happening in the transaction means then the investigation should be carried out. Something should not be covered, or something should not be hidden from the eyes of the government. Next point is lapse has been established to uncertain who is responsible, the reason for the action, including the extent of the damage, if any. So, if there is any extent of the damages included in this, then it's responsible to take an investigation on it. It could be referred as to a detailed verification and clarification of doubt about a transaction or an event. If some amount of money was given for an event, it was spent in an fluent manner, means we should investigate that it was spent in a proper way. The amount which were carried by the program management is in a proper manufacture. Whether there is any misappropriation errors or detect some frauds in this was came to end by the form of investigation. The searching and the examination of the particulars of an event to determine the hidden, unique, or complex facts surrounding the events. So sometimes while we are the examination, we can find out the hidden parts inside it, something differently complex to this event included in this receipt, means we can able to find it out through the investigation. The deliberate search and review of records in accordance with the laid down and agreed policies in the order to ascertain if and they were keeping of records resulted in a gap and the responsible persons. So the responsible persons should be keep and maintain according to the policy wise. It was checked under the investigation. The investigation is a structured gathering of documentary evidence and testimonies to resolve an allegation of improper activity. If there is any misbehavior or mishandling of anything, any fraud activity was done by the management or by conducting an event or anything, means it should be come out with the help of the investigation. So need for a fraud investigation. So fraud investigation starts while we are seeing the victims, gathering the evidence. You should, so the fraud investigation, how we can find out, means there are certain reasons. They will try to cover their tracks and escape from the prosecution. So while they are doing any criminal activity, they try to show something which was is correct, and try to track the other things, and they will try to escape. So secondly, this investigation should be done in legal cases to find out the fraud, who was intended in that. So not possible to prove all the frauds, but a qualified investigator can successfully complete these facts as a fraud investigation. So if the investigator was true in his auditing, means he can able to find it. If the investigation will be taken for last 5 years, last 10 years, he can check all the documentary evidence as they filed was it true and fair or not. So as soon as we can come to conclusions that what are the frauds was seen in this investigation. So You can see some government agencies I have pictured here. These government agencies are the main characters rolling here to find out the frauds made in by the joint stock companies or any other private companies, limited companies like that. So these companies are very helpful in this. So, what is fraud investigation? Tries to determine whether the fraud has been taken place and try to detect the evidence if the fraud has occurred. So, they always move for an investigation to check whether there is the right or wrong. Maybe they maybe make a fraud to detect that we can using this investigation. So most of the fraud investigation being with the meeting between the investigator and the client. So the most of the fraud investigation being with the meeting between the investigator and the client. So so they want to be very truthful to give an truthful investigation. If they are making something personally means it will leads to a wrong investigation. The person launching the investigation explains to the investigator why they suspect fraud and has to take place and handle over any evidence they have to the investigator. So if the investigator has doubt about a single statement, means if he has to have any documents, if he need any documents, he should be handed to the documents. A good fraud investigator will use to the initial information to find out more evidence and more facts. So for he will like CBCID, he will search for more and more evidence, and he want that much truthness. If the sometimes the auditor also will be miss something in, so he will try more for more evidence to get a real factor. So a fraud investigator maybe use surveillance, asset search, background checks, employee investigation, business investigation, and other types of methods from the bottom of the cases. So he will check the cases from the bottom and he will give a clear picture of the view. So next, the fraud investigator and the investigator is a white collar crime which involves the surveillance and careful concentration of the implicate of the financial records. So anyhow, they will the investigator will always check the everything that if the company has made any fraudulent, it was found out by the investigator, and he should be punished. Thank you. You will be listening for this.